Brothers in Christ, I want to get on here and talk to you guys right quick about a revelation I had while just meditating on the word of the Lord. Not really meditating on the word of the Lord, but just sitting in his presence, talking to him and asking him questions. You know, everybody gets to the point in our life where we're asking God, why this or why that? So, you know, that's nothing new. But, yeah, as I, go throughout life and go through my adversities that the Lord allows me to go through, I came to a conclusion, in my resolve, as far as my resolve and as far as what God needs me to be, what I need to focus on to grow into the man of God that he truly wants me to be. And in the word, it says, what is the law? One of the Pharisees asked the Lord, what is the greatest commandment? And Jesus said, love the God with all your heart, or your mind, or your body, or your soul. Basically, love God with everything you got. And then, love your neighbor as yourself. And as I thought about that, I was speaking to the Lord. And I was working out and everything. I'm working out. And I'm realizing, because I've been sad, going through just a roller coaster ride of emotions, really. Trying to figure out, just the whys in life and why I feel the way I feel and all these just bottled up emotions that I had over years, just years and years and years of time. It came to the point where, if anybody holds your emotion, it comes to the point where you reach a boiling point where, you're unstable. And dealing with the Lord and everything, I was reaching that point. And I was, I figured out something, He told me, I was talking to him, he was like, I'm trying to go over the exact conversation, but I was just, sad and trying to figure everything out. And I was talking about a personal issue I had in my life, and he was just like, and I was just so, I got to the point, it's sad to say, but I have to admit, because I'm a brother, and I have to be honest with you guys, because maybe it's somebody that feels the way I feel, And, you get to a point in your life where you begin to want to go eye for eye, or, give everybody else their wages back, And what I mean by that is, say for instance, I had an issue in my house, I grew up, I had an abusive granddad, and you want to go eye for eye with him, like, just reward evil for evil. And as I deal with all these emotions of hate and bitterness, the Lord wouldn't let me for a very long time. And I had a conversation with my mom, and I got to the point where, if I'm being honest with you guys, my mom wasn't recognizing me anymore. I was getting so angry and so out of control, not in that sense, but just in my actions and how I carry myself. I wasn't just raging, punching holes in walls, but I was just, my demeanor, the one smiling kid was beginning to change. She saw that, and, she continued to pray for me. And just today, the Lord kind of spoke to me and told me, it's really what I want, man. It's okay. There are two ways a man will change. And as I go through this transitional season in my life, I realize that, And the reason I say this is this, a lot of men change, say for instance, you go through a heartbreak in life, right? Something in life breaks your heart, something in life breaks you down to the core, a traumatic moment, a moment you will never forget ever in your life. In that moment, you have a decision to allow the rest of your actions to be motivated by hate or be motivated by love. And for the longest point in my life, for the longest time, I decided I was just at a standstill of wanting to react in either hate or love towards individuals, towards people, towards everybody in the world, towards the assholes and the good people. And sorry for cussing y'all. And as I got to that point, you know, I'm finna be cold, but I kind of want to go over here. It's just a memory that I had. As I got to this point, you know, me and the Lord, He was showing me that. When I first started the lesson, I said, you know, love God with everything you got. It's the same thing, man. If you choose to hate, when you choose to hate and reward evil for evil, only disservice you do is to yourself, because it is a punishment to yourself for somebody else's actions. You are, just speaking from a standpoint, how I felt, I was constantly unstable, constantly angry, constantly in a mental battle between wanting to be good and wanting to be bad. And brothers and sisters, I'm here to tell you from experience that when you decide to give in to hatred and give in to eye for eye, you begin to lose yourself in ways I can't really explain. And I just want to tell you guys that if you really want to grow, your greatest asset as a believer, you know, I went to a stage in my life where I was praying and fasting every week, every day, to the point my mom was scared about my health, you know, and I was having all these marvelous dreams, and the Lord told me, you know, I didn't give you this because you prayed and fasted, but I gave it to you because of the contents of your heart. And I never understood it till really today, that it's who you are and what your heart is that, you know, really move the Lord. And your greatest asset as a believer is something that you already have, that you had since you was a kid, and that's your ability to love. And I'm not talking about the emotion. I'm talking about real love. And which is why my mom told me, she said, baby, you have a heart of gold, and I don't know why you was acting like that, because in all honesty, love can push a man to be great either way. And I'm gonna tell you that love is way more powerful than hate any day of the life. Any day of the week, 25/8, 365 days a year, love will always be stronger than hate, you know? That's what I kind of wanted to tell you guys. Love can move a man to change his ways. Love can make a man go from being bitter and hateful to to wanting to protect and provide for those he loves. You know what I'm saying? Love will change a man who is broken and giving up on life into somebody better. And no matter how much you try to fight love, no matter how much you try to move away from it, it's a force that will always be greater than hate. And that's what the devil is scared of. Because a man in love will endure trials forever. Job didn't give up on God because he loved God. David didn't kill his son because he loved his son. A lot of the things that your most powerful emotion that you have as a believer is that emotion. I feel like I'm about to pass out because I just got done killing my body in a workout, but I feel like I needed to give you guys this message, you know? And, I need to stop something. I was getting really dizzy. I just want you guys to understand that the little things in life and being able to enjoy those things will make you a greater person and as far as your goals. Being able to listen to God and focus on that will make you able to not only achieve your goals, but excel over them, which is why he wants you to do everything in love. And that's kind of what my conclusion has came to in this standstill on whether to reward evil for evil or good for good, because even if somebody hurts me and I continue to love that person, God ultimately will handle the situation. And that's kind of where I want to. So as a believer, if you're having any adversity in your life, handle the situation in love. Love the Lord. If you're in adversity, you don't know what to do, you're behind on bills, you're behind on a relationship, you're hurt in your finances, you've lost a loved one, you've lost anything. You've lost anything in life. You feel like even if you've lost everything, Love God, and I promise you, you will find peace. I feel like I'm about to pass out. I already killed my body, y'all, but again, I love y'all, man. That's why I'm out. I upload. That's why I didn't delete the channel. That's why I keep going every day, even though it's been times I wanted to give up, if I'm being real with y'all. But I know, in the end, God has the final say-so, and if I continue to walk in love, even when it hurts, I'll be okay. And I just want you guys, if anybody else going through that situation, where God is changing you to a better person, I just want you guys to take the same note to love, man. It's way stronger than hate. Hate makes you tired. Love pushes you past your boundaries every time. It pushes you past, you could have a situation where you're out and tired, but because you love somebody, you will push that extra mile. You could be behind on bills, but because you love your kids, you'll go that extra hour, that extra shift, because you want to see them smile. You could have a partner, a friend, anybody, but because you love them and because you want better for them, that'll push a man way farther than who seeks another man's life and who's in hate. I'm finna make my way home, y'all. I came here just for memories. I had a real great memory here with somebody I really care about. You know, love will push you to be better, bro. Finna head home, y'all. I love y'all. I love God, and I want you guys to continue to love God and love a neighbor as yourself. This is the law and the prophets, and this will make you a great man or woman in God. Jesus, my name, amen.